Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about film score composer. So a film score composer creates original soundtracks that accompanies films. In other words, film score. Film score consists of mainly two kinds. So diegetic music, music where characters can hear. Non-diegetic music, music that characters cannot hear. So these two may sound kind of basic, but you will see a lot of them in your career. So what does a film score composer do? They first meet with the director and movie producers. They will the movie and discuss the style of music. For example, if the movie is comedy, they might want some exciting, funny music so they can fit well with the movie. After that, you will go back to your director when you finish creating musical scores, and they will determine if it qualifies. Generally, a movie would have roughly half of its length filled with music, so a 2-hour music would have 1 hour accompanying music. You can expect to spend 2 to 4 months on one movie. The yearly salary is 30,000 to 60,000. This all depends on which kind of movie you are composing for. If you are going to compose for big fancy movies in Hollywood, your salary would be way more than 60,000. So attributes. First, you need your composition skills, because that's the basic skill you need for all composing. These skills can be learned in high school and post-secondaries. And next, you need to be proficient in musical technology, because rather than writing on hand, typing on your keyboard is a lot faster way. And sometimes your director would also ask you to do it on your computer because they want to save time too. And next, you need your time management skill and some good insights. So as I said, one movie usually takes 2 to 4 months to compose. So you need to manage your time that you won't stress out. And some good insights is that you need to find some good movies to compose. This way your reputation can stay raised. Therefore more movie producers will find you. And you need your communication skills, not limited to that you have to communicate with your director and movie producers. Sometimes you have to cooperate with other composers or a friend, so this way your composition is more creative. So requirement recommendations. So first, this job usually requires you a bachelor's degree or equivalent education, and they need you to speak English. At least one language is English. And I recommend high school course is AMI3M1, AMI4M1, which is what we are taking right now, because these are the basics of the composing. So moving on to post-secondary, I recommend 2. So first, music composition in UBC. To apply for that, you need your diploma. You need 6 12U or IM high school courses, and a minimum of 70 as an average. Next, I recommend University of Toronto, which was ranked top 1 in music in 2019. They are requiring a low to mid 80s average in 6 12U or IM high school courses. They also need a recorded audition, and they are also going to do a virtual interview. So as you see, the process is very complicated, which makes sense because it is the top 1 rank. You might be wondering why I recommend UBC. is because it has a special program that not all universities have. Also, there's a hint I want to give, is that if you do RCM test, the universities are more likely to pass you. Okay, so in high school courses, you will learn triads, 7 scores, musical forms, texture, chords, transposition, music composition, meter, musical vocabs, intro to music history. So most of these we already learned in this course. But sadly, in high school, I don't think we are learning any cadence, which is kind of important for composing. I recommend everybody take a look in cadences because they make your scores more complete. And in post-secondary, you will learn music history, music technology, musical form, music eras, instrumentation, fundamentals in conducting, jazz theory and arranging, film composing. So this is the most important one I want to talk about. This is also the special program in UBC. So in this program, you apply your composing skills through the assignments where you create musical score for film. So just like the real jobs, you can actually experience those in this course. But as I said, not all universities have these. So that's why I recommended UBC. So if you are interested, here is the course code, Music 417. So the person I researched is Hans Zimmer, who is running against the wind. Because the golden age for film composing was in 1930s to 1950s. But his career started in 1970s, but he didn't drop out because of his passion in music and composing, and finally he got into composing for Hollywood movies in 1988. So 18 years, a very long journey, but he never gave up. So that's a very inspiring story. So some famous movies he composed, you might heard of, The Lion King, you probably watched when you are small, and Interstellars, etc. Okay, thank you for watching my presentation. These are the references.